Hello everyone, welcome to the junior preview here in Val Di Sole, Italy. So riders are on track this morning. There was super heavy rain last night. The ground is wet and this track is known for being incredibly slippy. So the juniors and the female elites and the B riders have been on track, sending over the final jumps. I was watching them all come down, coming into the finish, and things aren't looking too muddy. The mud is sticking to the bikes, but it's not super runny and it's not super sticky yet, but it will be slippy up there. So let's meet up with our Italian junior and we'll go up the hill and we'll do a preview. Let's go check it out.
And that's the...
Oh, it's so close! It's so close!
Hi, I'm Francesco Beber. I race for Black Crew and we are in Val Di Sole, Trentino, and that's the track preview junior. Yeah.
Let's join Francesco for a run.
Sorry, can I pass? Thank you.
Oh, that's very polite. So the way these work is no pressure, you can push up. He's just doing a practice run as he drops out the gate into these turns. They've been smoothed out, but already with that weather, it is getting rough. There's going to be big ruts and big holes. Nice bit of style, Francesco. So I'm hearing from the riders up on track that these top corners are like Velcro. They're super grippy right now. But you can see there's lots of water on track from the rain last night. Rail around this turn. Yo, there's a big soft bit there. So yeah, there's going to be some big holes that we're going to see later on today when we get inside the tape. Round this corner, into here, and now we're going to get to see one of the first changes on track. So the track used to go following that red line, drop off there and into the next bits. But now we're going to go down this green line. Not a huge change, but it is going to mean riders are going to have to figure out some new lines to get down this section. And Francesco was saying he did catch up a lot of people on his runs. So we'll just have to follow him down here. Riders go lots of different speeds. So it's one of the things in practice that is tricky to calculate for, because you do catch people up. So he's going to stop, have a little look. This is the first tricky rooty section. Look how slippy those roots are. As Ollie Clark slaps a turn there. So he's dropping back in. So he's got that tricky route, he's got to go light over it. He's trying to go down this right line. He goes too far right and nearly hits the pad. Now he's going to try a gap here. Oh my God, he like cased it. He actually touched Phoebe Gale's back wheel there. That was absolutely gnarly. Look at all the compressions down here. So there's some good line choice in there. It's a super fast section once riders figure out the lines, and hopefully it's going to dry out as well. Nice and clean down here. It's going to take a while to build up the speed and be able to attack that section. No one's trying that highline on the rock yet. It's a bit too greasy this morning for that. This is second run, probably about 45 minutes into the start of practice. Down through the trees here. One of the few moments on the track you can catch a breath, stretch out the fingers, and just prepare yourself for when it gets super gnarly again. And looks like Francesco's going to take a quick break.
Yeah, boy.
That's a good moment to have a rest. Drop in. This is a similar line to what they had last year into a tight right-hander. The ruts there are super tricky, and yo, Francesco's getting super high in the bank to set up for that drop. That was nice and clean. So now we're going to see a few other changes. So make a note of this. That high line there, not many people did it last year, but this year it might be a better option, because if we come around this corner, there's a new inside line between the pads there. But it's super slippy on the turn in currently. Might dry out, but it is very direct. So that could be an option later on. As Francesco hits that turn, down, up on the rocks, catch some style points. And now down here, we'll see another difference as Francesco gets high of that Oakley tree. So the track used to go a little bit straighter around those trees, and then you would gap over that path into there, but it was super beaten up, really tricky, and they've cut that out for this tricky rooty section. And it's really good to see lots of little changes, which means even the local riders will have to figure things out. And then here's the last change I'm going to show you. The track used to go down there on the right hand side past the riders, but now we've got to do this bus stop, and you can see everyone has just stood here having a look. Oh, trying to figure out this section. So Francesco's going to have another go at this. Drop in, the track is clear, but watch that guy in front. Oh my God, he absolutely eats it. There's carnage out there this morning. Francesco's not clean for another push-up, so he's just going to drop in down this super slippy, massive steps. Dude, so committed. Super cool. Absolute black snake section there with all the big roots. Down, round this tight corner. It's very, very tricky to get up to a speed and then maintain it, just with how many slippy roots and rocks there are this morning. This is going to be all about learning the general shape of the track, learning the conditions. This is another one of the very rare points you get to have a quick breather. So caught someone up, so he wasn't able to pull for the big step down. That is a huge feature. And down at this point on a full run, you're just praying. You're absolutely praying that your hands have enough energy to actually hold on as he comes around here. So in the past, the track has gone inside there, down into the gap off the road, super fast section, inside and outside of the tree. He goes inside, then inside again, and now we get into the last steep section of the track. It is really steep in here, very hard to see on camera. Around that rocky banked up turn, just got to keep it clean, keep the flow going, hope you've got the energy. So he's caught up another rider in front. We'll see, will he catch up? Will he go for the overtake? I don't know. I think he might be a bit too sensible to try anything risky. So down, and yeah, quick break before the last little section. So here we go, last left, and he goes for the super inside over the drop. That's a tricky line to do well. And then look how rutted and slippy it is in there. I mean, to have the composure to be able to hold that line on a full run is going to be very difficult. Sends it. Oh, he goes really deep. That was like the 20-meter mark off of that one. Flat out around the corner. Speed tucking down here, just trying to stay out the wind. He slams down the gears, he's on the gas, he's seen me filming. Oh, go on, you dirty man. Filthy whip over the finish. And that is a full run with Francesco. Yo, that was a good run considering how difficult it's looking this morning. Whew. Nice. How was it?
There are so many people on the track.
Yeah?
And you can go one before you stop.
You have to you catch lots of people.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the opportunities.